So Andy, what was going to be on show from Fanuc at MACH this year?
Yeah, obviously, Paul, we're disappointed not to be at MACH, especially this time. Looking forward to the rerun in the future. But we specifically plan to bring in our new collaborative robot, the CRX 10 and 10L, which really is a specific robotic, out-of-the-box collaborative robot from Fanuc.
What was it going to be doing at the show? What would people have been able to see it, operating in what conditions?
Or we were just going to set it up as a demonstrator in a nice display, so people could come along, have a touch, have a feel, get used to using the industrial pendant tablet to be able to drag and drop programs, to be able to really touch and see and feel how easy it is to program the robot.
And what would have been the differences that people would have seen from your previous, what everybody can see now as a distinctive green collaborative robot, to what you're now offering here with the CRX?
Yeah, with the CRX, Paul, it's more about having a sleek design concept, which is, it's aesthetically pleasing on the eye. It's got good reach from the robot. It's easy to use, and people will not recognize it as a Fanuc industrial-based robot. The arms are smooth and nice shapes that will enable the operator to get reaches in and out of difficult places, and it's really something that is a total different branch in direction for Fanuc. It's not the industrial robot that people are used to seeing.
What is also interesting is the control element. I know that you can use a tablet as well as the pendant, can't you? Drag and drop software. Operation is always key, and this is easy to operate.
Very easy to operate. I mean, that's one of the key elements of this collaborative market. Out of the box, being able to use it and program the robot within an hour or two, and really the concept of you move the robot manually, you teach it a position, you move it again, you teach it a position, you teach to open and close jaws on collaborative grippers. And therefore you'll be able to set up a quite simple sort of process very, very quickly.
This is the interesting part for me because MACH as a show, the majority of the audience is obviously metal cutting. Now I know Fanuc products fit into various industries, packaging, the list goes on really. Pretty much every sector you can see robots within. But specifically for MACH, were you looking and targeting metal cutters that are looking for the unmanned run on their machines? Were these areas that you were expecting to attract interest?
Yeah, I think being able to set up some quick and simple machine tending solutions to realise how simplistic the robot is to program, and for people to get a feel of how they can use that robot in their own applications and businesses. I mean, we're seeing a lot of activity now with processes where people don't want a complex automation system to tend a machine. It might be a small batch production process that needs a relatively low cost and simplistic automation solution.
Anything else that you were going to be showing there, Andy? Was the ROBODRILLs going to be in action? ROBOCUT?
Yep. Couple of ROBODRILLs, one advanced model, one standard model. The ROBOCUT, the C800 IB that we were going to show, as well as the offerings from our CNC FA side, so our power motion control and CNC control systems, which are obviously key in the machine tool build industry. Fanuc still are quite proud of the level of market share we have globally, over 60% market share for CNC control systems. That's the core of our product. That's where the business started, and we still need to push that product and help support machine tool builders in the UK.
Well, what I can say, Andy, is you do it very well. We are going to wrap this up, but before we do, I'm just going to ask you one more question. Your event that is always a success, you've got that again. People aren't going to be going to MACH 2020 now, of course, but there is MACH 2021, which is what we're promoting through this particular program. But before then, November will be on us. I'm sure pretty quickly. You're hosting another one of your popular events then, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. 3rd, 4th, and 5th of November, Paul. We had a very successful event last year in October to open our doors for the first time over 3 days. We plan to do the same this year and really do a bit more of a showcase of lots of different technologies that we offer, as well as obviously the systems build and automation products that we're known for in the background as well. But yeah, the robo drills, the robo cuts, the robo shots are really a good focus for us in the UK and Irish marketplaces.
Good stuff. Brilliant. Thank you very much for joining us today, Andy. There you have it. What FANUC we're going to be showing at MACH 2020. And if you can't wait till MACH 2021, you can obviously visit their event, as Andy said there, at early part of November.